What's the deal? It's your boy Chef right here, doing it big on Gwoptv. You know what it is, man. Hold down the fort, my niggas. 100. Peace.
Stress with Raekwon from the Fire Set Radio Show, repping with the real. This is hip hop right here. This
You
is
already know,
what's
man.
there and what's still here. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt, no doubt. Hey, yo, at nighttime, reflection from the mirror. It's the Federal Bureau of ICE. We did it all our lives. We Swiss bankers, cremating in Australia. Floss whales, we live men, plus the son of the Mahalias. Gold-plated horse with a wooden face. Catch me, I'm graced, iceberg blankets, Queen Sheba sheets, the gigantes, the paparazzi, Nazi, elbow money, invisible glaciers. Still making sure you go home, pay the bills, be a father, be a parent, still be an MC. You know what I mean? We dropped the album, we've been running around on tour, doing what we gotta do, you know, going to see the peoples who actually is really helping me secure my family and our future. So I'm just running around on tour, you know what I mean? We've been doing a lot of press, we've been doing a lot of promotional shit, so I feel good right now, you know? The album is out in stores right now. Niggas is calling it a classic. I'm glad everybody is happy with what they got. And you know, I'm just here, Daddy. Just here. Same OG, man.
So how does it feel, you know what I'm saying, balancing the professional with the personal?
Really do is grow to be humble. You know what I mean? Grow to be humble, but at the same time, take your experiences, that everything you've been through, and apply it in a positive direction right now. You know, for me, it's like I sit back and I think about my life, and I say, well, damn, you know, I ain't never think it would get to the level that it's at right now, where I'm able to be comfortable and still be who I am, you know what I mean? But I think everything is just about balance, you know what I mean? I'll try to balance myself in a great way and just be Ray, you know what I mean? Like I said, I love hip-hop, you know what I mean? I love myself, and at the same time, I'm a hard worker, so I don't mind getting up there and balancing everything out, you know? And I think humbleness really allowed me to really be where I'm at today, you know what I mean? Just staying humble, being a good listener, a good learner. So this is what it is. You know? All this is just Ray right now growing up. You know what I mean? It's like before when we was younger, we was, you know, more vulnerable to get into negativity, but now it's like, yo, I'm comfortable, man. You know what I mean? I'm able to get out there and give y'all niggas hot music, you know what I mean? And drop a jewel, drop a bracelet every now and then when it's necessary. You know, but it's just all about just balancing life, man. You know, you take the good with the bad and the ugly and you turn it into something positive, and that's what we doing right now.
With the Dre and the Buster thing, how did that actually pan out? You know, you feeling comfortable with how it went out? And
Nah, you know what I mean? Well, as far as the Dre thing, you know, everybody thought I was gonna be signed to Aftermath. You know, it was a close shot at that. But it was taking too much time. You know, the paperwork wasn't really making me comfortable on top of me knowing that, you know, I gotta get this album out. You know what I mean? Like, it really been like almost like 6 years, you know what I mean? Like, in the makings for this album, like at least 4 to 6. You know what I mean? So, you know, for me to sit there and just deal with all of the waiting and all of this and that, because Dre, he wanted it, but he wasn't ready because he had so much other shit to do. You know what I mean? So me as being a man, I respected that because at first it was just all about coming in, getting done to come in and do some production. You know, one thing led to it next. He heard some of the things. He was like, yo, what's your situation? I'm like, yo, I'm a free agent. So, you know, it was going to happen, but it started to take too much time. And I couldn't take it personally with Dre because it wasn't his fault. You know what I mean? So what we was able to do was still be men and walk away from the situation, still be friends, and say at the end of the day, yo, I want to be a part of your project. You know, and he hit me with them flamers, and you know what I mean? We did what we had to do. You know what I mean? But for the most part, no love lost. You know what I mean? All we did was just gain more respect for one another, and it kind of like helped me in a way because if I probably would have been signed to somebody else, I wouldn't be getting the residuals that I'm getting now doing my own shit indie right now. See, this project right here, Cuban Links, was a project that we decided to go independent on because we felt like our brand was strong enough. So I wasn't really mad I ain't have a deal. I was like, fuck it. That's just giving me an opportunity to really go out there and work hard. And now I can sit here and say, yo, I'm making way more than I would have did on a major.
Okay. You done
I ain't mad, my nigga. I did the right thing.
You would have signed the aftermath to what you're doing now, like what the projections would be.
I think
Would it
about
been better?
the aftermath. I think they probably would have felt like it was a flop situation. You never know. You know what I mean? You know, selling 100,000 copies or 70,000 copies is not a lot on a major. You know what I mean? They consider that shit a flop. You know what I mean? But selling 70, 80,000 on your own, you do the numbers, $10, $15 a pop. You know what I mean? That's about close to an M. You know what I mean? Come on, 70, you know what I mean, times 10, you do the numbers, you know what I mean? So, you know, for me to have a distribution company that believed in me and I showed them that, yo, I could bring $1 million to the table in 1 week. They respect my muscles, you know what I mean? And at the end of the day, I get the bulk of the change, you know what I mean? So it's like being on the block and having that G-Pack and saying, yo, out of that G-Pack, I get 7, you get that 3. So that's how it's going nowadays with my projects, you know what I mean? So I'm in a way more comfortable.
With the meth joint, the meth Ray and Ghostface joint.
That's coming, you know what I mean? That's coming. That's gonna be a serious album, you know what I mean? I think at the end of the day, a lot of people been waiting for that. I look at us three as being like the Lakers, you know what I mean? You know, you got some of the most, you know, standout cats on the woo really coming together to do a project. And it's gonna be interesting, you know what I mean? Y'all gonna get a lot of raw rhymes. Y'all gonna really get hip hop. You know what I mean? Anything after that, I can't call it, but I know how my dudes rhyme. It's gonna be an exciting project, you know what I mean? So just get ready for it.
Was the album already done and then y'all started promoting it? Def Jam said they bought the album from you?
Done, my nigga. What it was is that it was a thought that everybody wanted to see happen, and we all decided to make it happen, you know what I mean? When you think of Ray, Ghost, and Meth, you know, a lot of people say, yo, you know, y'all niggas the face of the woo. You know, so our thing is always to rep that W at the end of the day, you know what I mean? And we gotta be the forefront men to go out there and go get that ring for the team. The same way how we did Cuban Links too, you know what I mean? I had to go out there and put my people in a place where I felt like we would have an opportunity to win the championship and bring home a ring, you know what I mean? And that's all it is. Again, it's just that, you know, you ain't gonna find too many groups that can sit around after motherfucking 14, 15 years in the game.
Whatever happened with the Raekwon Nas?
I mean, you know, he missed the album, you know what I mean? I guess son is going through a lot or whatever, so, you know what I mean? Ain't no love lost for me, you know what I mean? I'm gonna get the job done regardless. You know, hey, we may catch him on the next something, you know what I mean? Shit happens.
After seeing this concert tonight, you and Sean Price gonna be doing a couple things? Or?
Yo, I love that kid right there. It's like he's a real street nigga. He got a lot of talent. He come from a strong group such as myself. So yeah, I mean, you know what I mean? I would love to work with that brother, you know what I mean? Like he's one brother I could really say lived it and, you know, he's gonna get in there and do his thing. So, you know, I rep BCC all day, you know what I mean? So, you know, get ready for that. If it happens, you know it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard though. Word.
I did do one single already though.
Mega.
Yeah, the Mega joint, yeah. But you know what I mean? Like I said, man, we got a lot of projects coming out, man. You know what I'm saying? Be on the lookout for that Shaolin vs. Wu-Tang album. That's coming soon. I promised y'all that a while ago. So, you know, get ready for that. Get ready for the Ray Ghost and Meth joint, you know what I mean? It's untitled right now. You know what I mean? We thinking about calling it either The Harder They Come or something. You know what I mean? Like something real interesting, like we still figuring it out. So it's gonna be a lot of things about to emerge in a minute. So, you know me, just working, man. You see how a brother look right now. It's like I'm in kamikaze mode right now. You know what I mean? I just want niggas to know that I'm a hard worker and I'm gonna keep repping this hip hop to the death. You know what I mean? I ain't really worrying about being fly right now. It's just all about being prestigious and bringing it back to what niggas want to see, man. So It's just that's what time it is right now, man. Back to the champion hoodie shit again. I told niggas that, man. Back to the Chinese, man. Champion shit. More real official shit. You know what it is, the chef, Ice H2O. Y'all know what time it is, man. Word up, I want y'all to know, motherfucking CNN is representing Ice H2O. You know what I mean? We getting ready to put their project together. Your brother right here is producing it. Shout out Nori Capone's my niggas. Watch how we do what we do with them. You know what I mean? So yo, recognize we a label, Ice H2O. We gonna bring y'all niggas some flames. Watch what we do with that CNN project.
Yes,
It's gonna
yes.
go down.